Now we talk about compounds. We already talked about elements. Element is very pure, very simple. But for the compounds, it is no longer simple or pure. So it consists of atoms, two or more elements. Okay, as you see, the red color is one element and the blue color is another kind of element. So at least there is two kind of elements combined together. So this is compounds. Okay, example. This is oxygen atom. Two oxygen atoms connect together. So this is oxygen molecule, oxygen gas molecule. Very pure. So oxygen is element. And this one is hydrogen. Two hydrogen atoms connect together and this is hydrogen gas molecule. This is very pure and simple. So hydrogen is element. But when the bonding is broken, you take a look. This is oxygen atom. This two is hydrogen atom. They connect together. Okay. One hydrogen at one side. The oxygen atom is in the middle. Okay, and then it becomes HOH. And then we will say this is H2O. Actually, water is not an element. Water is not pure. Water is oxygen and hydrogen combined together. So H2O, that is water. So H2O, water, is compound. Oxygen is element. Hydrogen is element. But water is compound. Okay? So you should already understand what is element, what is compound. Okay, another example. This is carbon. Very pure, very simple. Carbon is element. And two oxygen atoms join together. This is oxygen gas molecule. So oxygen, very pure. Oxygen is element. But now, one carbon atom in the middle and one oxygen atom each side. So one carbon, two oxygen, that is CO2. So this is carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is a kind of gas and it is not pure because two or more atoms, different kind, join together. So CO2, carbon dioxide, is compound. Okay, what is sugar? Sugar is very complex. There is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen combined together. For one sugar molecule, there is 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atoms, and 6 oxygen atoms bond together, combine together, and then it becomes sugar molecule. So sugar is compound. But carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, these 3 are elements. Okay, we have an experiment. Okay, we refer to the video first.
Put 2 spatulas of sulfur powder and 2 spatulas of iron filings on a piece of paper. Mix them well. Pour the mixture into a boiling tube. Heat it strongly with a blue Bunsen flame until the mixture begins to glow. After the boiling tube cools down, pour the contents into an evaporating dish. This is iron sulfide, a compound formed from iron and sulfur. Now observe what happens when we put a bar magnet near the iron filings, the sulfur powder, and the iron sulfide. Are the properties of a compound the same as those of its constituent elements?
Okay, the experiment is talk about this is iron fillings. This is element, very pure, just iron. This is sulfur powder. Sulfur is element. Sulfur is very pure, very simple. And then we take a look at the properties. We use a magnet to attract the substance. Yes, you know that. The magnet can attract iron, but the magnet cannot attract sulfur. And then we mix the iron filling and the sulfur powder together. Now, the iron and the sulfur just mix together. Iron is still iron. Sulfur is still sulfur. They just put together. Okay? Now we use a magnet. You will see that the magnet can attract the iron but cannot attract the sulfur. But if we mix the iron filling and the sulfur powder and then we heating, when we do the heating, there is chemical change. The iron and the sulfur not just combine together, they will have a chemical reaction and then they will form a new material. Okay, now the new material is iron sulfide. And then you will see that the properties of the iron sulfide is totally different to just iron or just sulfur. Okay, now we use the magnet to attract the substance. You will see that. Just take a look. The iron filling will be dark gray in color and it is attracted by the magnet because it is just iron. It's very pure. This is iron element. And then this is sulfur powder. It is yellow in color. Yes, it can not attract by the magnet. If we just mix the two material, just mix, not yet burn, not yet heating. Okay, so iron is still iron. Sulfur is still sulfur. So if we use the magnet, only the iron filling will attract by the magnet. Okay, but if we do heating, iron and sulfur will have a chemical reaction and then we will have a new substance and that is iron sulfur that is black in color and do not attract by the magnet. So this is a new material. This is new substance and this is a compound. Okay, iron is element, sulfur is element, but iron sulfur is a compound. And then the conclusion is that for the iron sulfur, the properties is totally different to iron or sulfur. So this is element iron, this is element sulfur, but they have a chemical reaction. We have iron sulfide, this is the compound. The appearance and the properties is different from the original element. So the properties is totally different. Okay, this is the conclusion. You can write down the answer on your book as classwork. So this is the quiz. Yes, you write down the answer on your book. This is question number 2. Question 3A. Question 3B. Okay, I make a pause here.